Our final speaker in the afternoon is one of the most empowering leaders in the Teamsters today. She is the Vice President of Teamsters Local 25. Let's give it up for our members in Boston. She is also the International Vice President at Large, Sisters and Brothers, JoanCorey, and Rise Up with us.
Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, my Teamster sisters and brothers. My name is JoanCorey, IBT, Vice President at Large. Number one, what that means is I can travel all across Canada, US, Puerto Rico. So if you need help, whatever it be, please let me know. I'm also Local 25 out of Boston. Woo! My sisters, Vice President, Business Agent, and a proud Joint Council 10 New England member. First, I want to thank Nashville for your hospitality, and thank you to the endless number of the people that make this event tremendous. Thank you to Will and Kara for letting me to deviate from the tradition, if you will, into the sound guys. Appreciate it. This song basically, in my opinion, embodies the core of Teamster principles. Andra Day, Rise Up. Basically, we look at everyone, sisters and brothers, as one body working together. When it feels like it's hard to breathe, we will always rise up. And when it's time to celebrate, we will rise together. And I promise you, we will take the world to its feet. All we need is hope, and for that, we have each other. I know and believe that we have the ability to do just that, to bring the world to its feet, because we absolutely, positively have the most extraordinary leadership in President Sean M. O'Brien and General Secretary Fred Zuckerman. So coming from Boston and New England area, I basically consider myself currently in fortunate enough to go through the President O'Brien and boot camp, okay? So I know this from what I've seen and what I've been involved in. We're a very diverse local. We represent pretty much everything. A lot of things that you really haven't heard us talk about at this conference, but wide range airline, related businesses, airlines, freight, obviously UPS, food, Stop and Shop, which is a big supplier of food, public sector, huge. Actually, I had organized public sector Well, I'll get into my background a little bit, just real quick, but I want to talk about what we need to do going forward. But public sector, and that's something, ladies, we got a lot of big elections coming up over the next year. That's where we can be key. That's when we can make great change, not only when we vote and vote for the right candidates. They're easy targets at the end of the day. All you have to do is walk through your local towns, school committees, city councils, state houses, down in DC. Just walk through with little words. All they care about is, what the F are they doing? And they keep coming back. She's back again this week. So we need a presence, and ladies, we can change the world, and that is no BS. We have the power, and that's where you wonder, what can we do when we go back to our locals? Get involved there. Get involved with every action that needs support. Whew, I'm kind of swaying, but I don't, and I see time I may be running out on. I got so much to say, but I tell you, I chose to spend a lot of time out late at night here in Nashville, meeting people, but creating lifelong relationships and partnerships. It's critical, and tonight's going to be a blue moon, a full moon, so anyone that's staying around, let's maximize, let's continue to meet as many members and build those bonds. It's going to be key. So, number one, to the ladies from Amazon, from the GEB, organizing in Amazon specific is a top priority. Your stories, that's unbelievable, the things that we heard, so know that. True inspiration. So organizing, just real quickly about myself, I mean, I've come through the ranks. When I got out of college, you know, I'm looking for a job. There was minimal, what they were willing to offer to women. I said, well, okay, I'm gonna go into a man's job. I gotta make a man's salary. I got a family to take care of. Worked in construction, you know, took all the bruises and the battles, but toughed it up. And navigated here, there, and everywhere, did other jobs. Eventually got into some finance work. I was a real estate appraiser, worked for lending institutes, da-da-da-da. Eventually went to the city for tax purposes and did assessments, and they started messing around with us, you know, the department heads, middle management, so we said, okay, it's time. And it was a no-brainer. We were going with the Teamsters. At that time, Massachusetts, it was the first that you could get management type of people organized. So it's been nothing but greatness at that point. And that's when I knew this was my life work. This is beyond a job. It is a life commitment. It's to build. So I hope that I can stand before you more as an example that everybody in this room and beyond stay engaged, work hard. It is hard work. There's no doubt about that. Rewarding work at the end of the day. You're all here for a reason. And if nothing else, if I and the Lindsays and any female, if we can serve that, the door's wide open. And so much to say, your presence is crucial, like I touched upon in the political arena, it's crucial in the workplace. I've got the very fortunate benefit as a BA, I'm out in the field. You know, I'm in boardrooms, I'm negotiating contracts locally, nationally, everything, so it's everywhere. So I just can't stress enough the importance of you, and we gotta do this because this world is going in the wrong direction, and I believe, I more than believe, I know if we stick together, we are going to get the train back on the tracks, so to speak. And we must, and it's now. It's no longer talking about the future or when we can change it. It is now. So you with me, ladies? Woo! Okay, see you tonight. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.